Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is May 9th, and we'll be going over the Dow, the SPX, the VIX, TNA, and UUP. Here we have the daily Dow. We mentioned on the last video about this inverse hammer and that it was a good sign but not a tradable sign. Well, we did have a positive outcome today, and the short-term moving averages, although the angle is not great, are pointed back up once again. So very nice. As long as we have another positive day, we should see them completely flip back over and begin expansion once again. Two things to look out for tonight in the area of NDEs. Boner is talking about the debt ceiling tonight, and whatever he says may have an effect on the dollar, possibly. So something to be aware of. And SPX is going to be exactly the same thing. Got a nice move today. We have a little bit of cushion between it and the reverse head and shoulder neckline, and all of the short-term moving averages are pointed back up once again as well. Now for more interesting things. Here we have the VIX, and we were talking about on the last video how it was kissing the upper Bollinger Band and was not mirroring the Dow and the S&P, and that one or the other was lying. Well, wouldn't you know it, the VIX was lying. It went down today pretty good, which did mirror the Dow and the S&P. So one further bit of that we can get out of this. So we have our first downtick. And so from that we are able to extrapolate a target. And that target is right here, which is about which is about 1670. Yep, right there, 1670. So we do have a target on the VIX that should be met of 1670, so long as NDE doesn't screw up the market, but we will be looking for that, and should be it's not that far away, but it's a good 50 cents. 50 cents move on the VIX would have somewhat of an effect on the Dow and the S&P. So something to be on the lookout for. And UUP, which is the dollar. Just one that I like to track the dollar with. And you can see that all the talk about Greece leaving the euro, the dollar's going to the moon, the dollar needs a rally, the euro's overdone, on and on. I had that last couple trading days and had this good move up. Well, Greece did not leave the euro, and it didn't do as well today. We had this crossover that was building. The angle of ascension has decreased significantly, and the crossover now has become a tangled mess. So the likelihood of this getting a full crossover before it enters the bar is greatly diminished, and the odds of it then getting through the bar are thus diminished as well. So provided that neither one of those NDEs from Boner or the oil margins being adjusted tonight screws things up, it doesn't look that great for the dollar. A down move would bring this into a partial flat line where it would be very easy to roll over and start headed down once again. As always, all investing decisions are your own. This chart and video are for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only.